Hello tourism partners of the Yarra Valley and Dandenong Ranges. Simon O'Callaghan with you from Yarra Ranges Tourism. Well, as we're in another week of lockdown here as part of phase 2 for the number of weeks ahead, I thought it was just helpful to reflect on some things that I'm doing and the Yarra Ranges Tourism team are doing to help us get through lockdown. And the first one, last week I spoke about setting yourself some goals, and one of my first ones is actually to increase my fitness. I've committed to riding at least 3 times a week, and it's something that I've been able to keep up so far. So that's a tick number 1, and that's a goal I'm striving for over the current lockdown period. The second one is this little fella, Maggie, in front of you. What doesn't cheer you up than a puppy? And Maggie is our new family pet, and I'll be training her over the next 6 weeks, and that's something I've got to look forward to, and it's a fair goal. But she's an intelligent dog, so I look forward to bringing you some feedback on that one. And the third one is just around how we can be grateful for the things that we do have. And as hard as we think we might be going through it, we know that there's other people who will be doing it a lot tougher than ourselves. So gratitude is a great way to increase our own well-being, and the evidence is there. So I encourage you to probably think about some of those strategies, come up with your own, and it's a really great idea just to share what some of your goals for this current lockdown period might be with your friends or your family, because you're much more likely to stick to them. As for the Yarra Ranges Tourism team, well, it's full steam ahead for us as the peak body for tourism in the Yarra Valley and Dandenong Ranges. It's really being shown right through this time what an important body it is to have for a tourism region. Currently, we're finalising our Tourism Recovery Action Plan for the year ahead, and we're trying to advocate and work with government about how we resource that and get the support for businesses that we know that you need, and we can deliver a program ongoing that will help tourism get back on its feet. We know that the work is going to continue to need a lot of addressing from government, and government are showing positive signs around that, as they demonstrated last week with a very big announcement for support in tourism. So we'd encourage you to take up your eligibility on a number of those programs, from the regional accommodation support program to the business support package, which will see many businesses be eligible for a $5,000 grant. There is a big package there that we're still working our way through the detail. Of course, normally right now we're in partnership renewal time. That's no different from us, except this year it really is a renew now, pay later program that we're running. It's going to be important for us to have the resources going forward to market on your behalf, to get the visitor back here at the right time, and we want to make that as easy for you as possible. Of course, there is also the free ATDW listing on visitaustralia.com. If you haven't had one of those listings before, now is a great time to take that up, and that offer will be available at least through to the end of August, possibly longer, with this current lockdown period. So if you haven't already grabbed your coupon code, or you've grabbed your coupon code and haven't activated it, please do so. And if you're unsure what that's all about, please contact Sally Coyle from the Yarra Ranges Tourism team, and her email is on screen right now. As for the rest of the focus for our team, as we're in lockdown, it becomes about essential stock of regional produce, and the launch of our regional pantry at Easter time is now proving to be a really successful vehicle for us, and we thank you, all of the partners who've been loading up their products on there, which now can include any alcoholic beverages as well, with our liquor licence coming in late June. So that's terrific news, and it's the number 1 priority of our team to get that message out there for Melburnians to buy from our regional produce store of the Yarra Valley and Dandenong Ranges. A couple of closing remarks. I'd like to welcome Jessica Trott to our team. Jess comes in as marketing coordinator, working with Brooke and Lindy, so we welcome Jess, and Jess brings a great new depth of experience into our team in bringing visitors to our region. So great to have you on board, Jess. And finally, we have been working and talking with Mornington Peninsula for some time about the issues that impact advocacy in our region and support for our region by government, as we're considered to be a regional tourism destination, but not a regional location for government funding. So there has been a parliamentary petition that has been established, and we'd encourage you to digitally sign that. A link will go up right now, and one included in this email, so that you can get on board with that. And what that would mean for us is that we are not at a competitive disadvantage to other tourism regions around the state, as we are now, and we have been for many years, and are often shortchanged around our ability to attract funding for tourism infrastructure, marketing and other programs. So please get on board with that petition. It just goes some way to having the government review that position, and now it just seems more important than ever. So look, that's a wrap from me. I hope you set some goals for yourself, and we're continuing to work really strongly on behalf of your needs and keep your feedback coming in. So from our team to yours, stay safe.